Hi, Jennifer Sienes here again with my darling daughter Nikki. And we talked some in the last video about how Nicole got her brain injury. And we talked about how she was in the hospital for a week in a coma. And then when she got transferred to inpatient rehab for about 6 weeks. And then what I failed to say last time was she had another 8 months of twice weekly outpatient appointments. So we were driving quite a ways, like an hour and a half each way twice a week to get to her appointments. I at the time was teaching and was given catastrophic leave, so I was really blessed to have that time off to be home with Nikki 24/7 because she really needed that. So today I wanted to ask Nicole what her biggest challenge was after going through all the TBI. What was the hardest thing, and maybe still is a challenge for her today? What was the biggest challenge for you, Nikki?
My memory. I wanted to finish getting my degree. School has been a huge challenge. I can't be lazy with my papers anymore because I actually have to really put some thought in. Though I have to say English came back to me a lot better. I did pretty well with those classes, but just learning things, math, which was already a problem, became even more of a challenge in some ways. And yeah, just adapting. I had to kind of figure out a new way to remember things because my memory wasn't there to serve me anymore.
So that was what speech therapy, you think it's about talking, but a lot of that was learning how to use tools in order to get your memory working. And Nicole, in the beginning, did not want to let the school know when she did go back to school. It took a while. She went back, but to let them know that she actually had a disability, because she didn't look like she had a disability. And that's the thing with traumatic brain injury. People don't realize there are people walking around with this disability that they look completely normal to everybody else. And so even the bus, we had it set up where she could take the bus. She had to do some volunteer work before she went back to school, and she volunteered at the hospital. She worked. That was a blessing for you, right?
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed that.
But you didn't want to do it at first.
Not at first. I wanted to work at the animal what was it?
Animal shelter.
Animal shelter, but they want to do a background check for the animal shelter, not for the hospital, which I found very interesting.
It was interesting.
So I went with the hospital, and I actually really enjoyed my time there.
But the bus system that we had was great. It was very, they were going to pick her up and drop her off, and she was going to be, she had a special pass, so she didn't have to pay for it. And the very first day she went off on the bus, I get a phone call at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon that she can't get on the bus and she has no money. They said, we don't take student IDs anymore. They thought that it was a student ID because Nicole looked totally normal. She didn't look like she had a disability, and they were profusely apologetic. They were great about it, but it was just another one of those challenges. But there were some funny things. Nicole would, I think one of the funniest things, because the accident occurred right before Christmas, we put Christmas off for a while, and we bought her all these cute clothes. And so she had her Christmas, and we're getting ready to go to one of her first appointments, and I said, oh, Nikki, you look so cute. And she goes, yeah, my shirt matches my balls. And I was like, excuse me? My shirt, she says, and she pats her pants. It matches my balls. And I said, those are your pants. Your shirt matches your pants. Oh, so where she was hit, it affected language, right?
I thought it was a slang term, and honestly, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this cool slang term I know. No, it's not a slang term for pants. But yeah, I will get things mixed up sometimes. I know what I'm about to say, can't think of the word still, years later.
Yeah, we're
and
at 16 years. It's just been 16 years since her
yeah.
accident, and it's still a challenge.
Yeah.
But, you know, bless her heart, she didn't want to use disability. She finally let them know that she did have a little bit of a disability, and she powered through. She just stuck with school and got her degree, which I'm so proud of her for.
No, I was too stubborn to not finish it. So.
Well, it's just, it took a lot longer than it would have.
Yeah, a lot longer.
But then she also got married in the midst of that, so that slowed things down. And she was working a lot of hours, so she's done a lot of things that were pretty remarkable considering where she was starting from. So she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's sweet as can be. And so we'll discuss some more of those things the next time. Thank you.